Hello everyone, José Alphonse Schreiber, aka Zé Zeus, with another video here on Zé Zeus on the road. This time I'm gonna share with you a trip I did during COVID from Montpellier to Marseille. I was in Montpellier being hosted by my friend Jean-Guilherme Desjardins, and from there I was going to Marseille to visit another friend, Sebastian. Here you can see I was showing the train station completely empty. Those times were very confusing, weren't they? At least for me, a hospitality worker returning to Europe after a few years back in Brazil, I was, as you can see, very thoughtful. But little did I know that my experience in Marseille would bring me a lot more experiences attached to it. This is Sebastian Seb, a mate that I have met in New Zealand. He hosted me at his house for a few nights, took me to the art studio where he stored the arts that he negotiates. I met some of the artists there as well, help out a little bit carrying the arts around. And after that, Seb introduced me to Julien, which had an amazing studio closed during COVID and allowed me to stay there. This is the studio was in an area called La Canette, and this was me doing my walks and experiencing and exploring Marseille. Yeah, when I was coming down from La Canette on my way to the waterfront, I came across this scenario. It was kind of a war scenario. A lot of destroyed cars and things that they had put on fire. And even Seb told me that I shouldn't have walked around there. I must say that I have also come across some funny fellas, but that's what Zé Zeus on the Road channel is about. I explore many in most of the places I have been, and when I do some walking. And on this, with this way of exploring, you always see more, and you see things that are not so common to be seen. So I was there on my way to reach the water, and then everything changes. From there on, I think that the images speak for themselves, don't they? Look at that view. That's beautiful. I imagine how that must be during a regular season without all those restrictions that there were during COVID. That was a nice little spot that I found there. At that time, I was still working as a bartender, so when I saw those places, I my imagination went way high. Like I saw a lot of things happening on that place, and that's how it must be during the regular season there, right? And you gotta remember that Marseille is, South France, so winter there. You get, I mean, you got the mountains over Aix-en-Provence, or even going up in the direction of Avion and Chamonix. You got the mountains there, and you got snow. But in Marseille, it's pretty warm. Look at those graffitis by the water. Every place you get near the water, you find a nice spot to meditate, to have to read a book, have apéro, and it's just an unbelievable place. If you don't know Marseille, if you haven't been there, it's a must-go place. Trust me, look at that. Yes, I am still here, guys. I just don't wanna break the vibe of the view and of the Beethoven tune. I hope you enjoy some classic music. And look at this place. That statue was the Traveler. I had a lot of insights with that statue. So yeah, Marseille, it's a breathtaking place. Look at the color of the water. The contrast with the sun is just unbelievable. The brown of the rocks as well, with the blue and green of the water, depending in which area you are or what angle you are looking at. And with those sunsets, how calm. It's just unbelievable. No wonder, even though it was during COVID, you always could see some people like me, breaking the rules and coming to the coast, sitting by the rocks, and you weren't allowed to jump on the water though. And look at that. That was just beautiful. It's an amazing place. Again, I repeat, a must-go place. Look at that jumping spot. Unbelievable. I will have another video from there, jumping on the water from there. That's a deal. I think I just brought a new idea to everybody, eh? What about save some money on your cloud and relive your memories? That's me at Julian's studio, listening some vinyls, some Jim Morrison, and that place was just breathtaking. Though it was a bit spooky on the beginning, I wouldn't lie. That's me teaching English online. I have been doing so for online for 6 to 7 years ish, and over 10 years uh, already in this industry, helping people develop themselves. Look at that sun, that color, right? It's just beautiful, Marseille. Every day is like that. It's the sunniest place in southern France. Look at that studio, man. Julian, it's one of a kind guy. He's unbelievable. He's a true businessman, you know. We're gonna see him again during this project. I have met him again afterwards. I ended up doing some work for him. It wasn't the best as I was a driver for his CBD company, and I was a slow driver according to him. So, but it was good fun. I enjoyed. I traveled quite a bit around France, and thanks to him and Sebastian, I managed to get through those hard times, having some nice experiences. I'll leave you a little bit more with this beautiful studio. So that was me on my way back to St. Charles train station. From there, I was getting a train back to Montpellier to get some clothes, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's me looking to the stairs I was gonna have to walk up. Look at them. If you have ever been to Marseille, you will remember those stairs, unless you came by Uber. But yeah, so from there I was gonna go back. I went back to Montpellier. From there, I believe I took my stuff and I went to Toulon. I did some bar work in Toulon. I'm not sure if that was the next step, but I am sure that these are the best pictures I took on this trip. And if you like, follow me on Zé Zeus and the algorithm, Zé Zeus teacher for those willing to improve their English skills. And if you speak Portuguese, vlog do Zé. Okay, and I'll see you on the next Zé Zeus on the road. Let's see where are we going to. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help out us to keep motivated. I'll see you soon.